Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a successful trading day. Today the market was very good, so there was a lot of great opportunities out there. Mid caps and large caps did very well, even small caps did well. So in today's video I'm going to cover exactly what happened with the picks from yesterday's video and then also give you a new top 7 in order to be successful for the upcoming week. So if you had all the top 7 stocks from yesterday's video, we had a couple stocks that really performed poorly. You would have had a 5.14% loss. That is a big loss and typically not what this list is produced. Personally, I had a 0.73% loss. I had some different picks that did quite a bit better, but overall not that great a day for the insiders for sure. There has not been as much insider activity as we typically see. Month to date, if you are following this list closely, this list is up 4.8% so far this month. Year to date, I am personally at a 16.43% gain. That is just since January 1st, so far this month doing pretty well. I do like to use Webull for my trading. I cover this in every video, but one thing that's great about Webull is you can trade as early as 3 a.m. Central Time and as late as 7 p.m. Central, and so that gives you a lot of flexibility. I also love their pre-market and aftermarket scanners if you are looking for great ideas to trade and you like to day trade. I think a Webull account is almost a must because of how you can really catch on to those picks rather quickly and how it's formatted. If you are looking for a great broker, I highly recommend that you check them out. We have a link in the description down below. You get free stocks when you sign up. You get more free stocks when you deposit money, and so that's a very good thing to be a part of. I only have one stock that was sold today, so I sold CNFN for a 48.1% gain. So that was a great gainer for us. I hope that you all got in it. I know it was an OTC, but man, did it react to the insider activity and overall did very, very well. You are only as good as your trading strategies, and I'm a big believer in this. Your trading strategy is basically your seed that's planted in the ground. The better the seed, the better the crop, the better the harvest that you get. And so it is very, very important that you track your trades and track it by strategy. So if you have a particular strategy and you utilize different strategies like I do, then you need to know which ones are performing and which ones aren't, and to constantly evaluate those. Every single week I'm going through them and seeing, okay, this strategy seems to be working, this one does not, here's what's wrong, and I analyze it and go through it and do more research to try to tweak it and make it better or discard it, because a good stock strategy is only good until it isn't. So here are some of the different strategies that I use. Currently not using the PDUFA run-up play. There's different plays that I have. I have an earnings run-up play that I use. Of course, my insider swing play that I use that is a 3 to 5 day swing. There's just lots of different stock strategies out there and different ways of making money. There's different technical strategies and so on and so forth. Whatever strategy you use, just make sure that you are tracking your trades and evaluating and seeing how it does. Evaluate on what you sold the stock for, because you never make or lose money until you sell a stock. All right, let's get to the top 7 stocks and kind of go through here. This list has been loaded with OTCs. This is what's been kind of going on, and OTCs are over-the-counter stocks. And so I'm quickly going to cover these, just kind of talk how they did for the day, my average, and their return. All of these have had insider activity, and I have done very well with them, but so many of the viewers out there have not been able to trade them because they don't have a broker that carries these stocks. They can be more volatile. They're a lot more volatile typically than other stocks, and I tend to go into smaller size on these. Normally on an insider, I might go as high as 6% of my portfolio, 5 or 6%, I think is the most that I will do if I'm really, really bullish on an insider pick. But on these OTCs, really, I'm going in around 1 to 2%. I'm not doing quite as much because it's tough to get in and out of them, and so that's the reason why I do that. So let me just quickly go through it, and this is the others, so this is not the top 7. Here we go. NGTF today finished down 13.21%. My average in it is 12 cents per share. Since calling this out, it is down 8.33%. DVCR, Divinicare, on Tuesday it finished down 6.82%. My average in it is $3.85. Since calling this out, it is down 2.34%. SURG, this is Surge, and on Tuesday this finished up 0.96%. My average in it's 11 cents, and since calling this out is up 36.36%, so doing very, very well. The next is ADMQ, and on Tuesday finished down 2.79%. My average in it is 8 cents a share. Since calling this out, it is up 5.45%. PGTK on Tuesday finished down 24.69%. My average in it is $2.88. This one had a really rough day. Since calling this out, it is down 16.17%. And then DXLG, this is a brand new one to the list. It's an OTC. Today, on Tuesday, it finished up 10%. My average in it's 38 cents a share. Since calling this out, it is up 5.49%. It had more insider activity and aftermarket reported today. So there's been lots on this DXLG. I think it's going to be a really good one. Okay, so now let's get to the top 7. And I have 2 stocks in the top 7 that are not insiders. And the reason why is because I don't have enough insiders that are traded on the NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange to talk about. This is really close to earnings time, and there just has not been a lot of insider activity. That will change soon. Pretty soon it'll be done, and I think that once we get past the inauguration, we will really see that increase. Okay, so number 7 is AAPL. This is Apple, and this has not had insider activity, but it has had a massive amount of inflow of cash go into it. There's been some really, really unusual orders on this. I think that this is heading towards $130 plus. I think this stock is really going to move up, but there has been some gigantic orders in level 2 and level 3. And yes, there is a level 3 out there. And so we are seeing that volume coming in, and it is really affecting the stock. And I think that this one is about to move. So Apple is a great stock right now. I think a really good investment. I think something is up there. Number 6, same deal. No insider activity on this, but this is Disney. DIS on Tuesday. Very unusual volume coming in on this. It's not too long, and we should see another earnings on Disney. I think that this one could do really, really well. I think it's undervalued at its current price, and they should have more good news to kind of come out with everything going on. I think Disney is one to watch and definitely a good stock. Okay, now stocks with insider activity. Here we go. Number 5 is ARLO, and this one is brand new to the list, and on Tuesday this finished up 0.38%. This one is extremely fresh. I usually don't share insiders that happen so soon, but this just happened. My average in it is $7.92. Since calling this out, it is even. Just called out on our Discord. So Grady Summers is buying shares in open market at $8.42 a share. Analysts have an average target price of $8.19. But with the insider activity, I could see this thing moving upwards. All right, number 4 is VOLT. This one is also extremely fresh. Brand new insider. This just happened on Tuesday. It finished up 2.23%. But in aftermarket, there was insider activity. My average in it is $2.72. And since calling this out, it is already up 2.94%. So tomorrow morning, if you are patient, you should be able to get a great entry on this. I think Volt Information Sciences has something going on there. 2 officers buying an open market. And even though there were smaller transactions, both separate and both done in open market, and I can see this thing moving up. Analysts think this thing has a lot more room to run, and analysts have an average target price of $5 a share on VOLT. Number 3 is Mersana Therapeutics, and this has been on the list for a while, and it's really doing well for us. It just every day seems to creep upwards. Well, on Tuesday, it was up again, 2.75%. My average in it's $19.20. Since calling this out in our Discord, it is up 12.92%. Andrew Hack spent 250,000 shares in open markets, so that is very, very bullish. I really like that, and I think that this one has a lot more room to run, and it seems to just continue to do well. All right, number 2 is LNDC. This is Landec. Called this out special in our Discord group today, even though we owned it, because now there has been more insider activity reported. So this is really, really interesting. If you are looking to get great information really quick, once I have taken a look at the stock and then I make out a recommendation, if you want that notification, you need to be part of our Discord. Well, the only way to do that is to join our Patreon group. We have a link in the description down below. Please check it out. I think that you'll be glad that you did. Lots of great stock ideas going in there every single day. So my average in this is $10.75. Since calling this out, it's up 4%. But now the aftermarket has happened. This thing is up a lot. So this is really, really moving upwards. Analysts have an average target price of $15 a share. It was $12.80 last I saw. So this is really taking a big jump forward. And Nelson Obis bought shares in open market, and now we have some more institutional ownership kind of coming in. And LNDC, I think, is really going to fly. So I think this one's going to be a really, really good one. Hopefully you got it in on this early when I recommended it, because I think this one could be a really nice runner for us. And number 1 is REVG. This is Rev Group. This is brand new to the list, and called this out immediately in our Discord once the activity had happened. But on Tuesday, this finished up 17.74%, so had just a terrific day after calling it out. My average in it is $9.90, and since calling this out, it is up 13.03%, so a really nice percentage today on this. 2 different officers buying an open market, the Chief Human Resources Officer and the CFO. No purchase is better than the Chief Financial Officer. That's what I look for. That is the best. So I think that this one will really, really go. Here we go. Well, I do a lot of work for this list, so if you could please do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. I, of course, appreciate all my viewers out there. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when one of these videos comes out. Let's have a great day tomorrow. Let's make some money the rest of this week. Hopefully we see some stability come back to the market here, and a little bit of the anxiety to go away, and I think we could see a nice little honeymoon session, and that the stock market would continue to move upwards. Wish you all the best, and Raythoven out.